You're listening to 5 Minutes of English with Laura Pickens, a short podcast about the way we actually talk, like for real. We fixin' to learn, y'all. Hi, my name's Laura Pickens. I'm an American living in Russia, and a little history about my language because there's no such thing as a correct language. Each person kind of uses it as their own palette to create their own piece of artwork, and mine is definitely inspired about where I've lived. I was born in California, in San Diego, and then I moved to London for about a year. It had a tiny influence on my speaking, and then I moved to South Carolina in America when I was 10 years old. So, what that means is I have pretty much a mild Californian accent. It is very American and it has a little bit of Southern in it. Today, I want to show you two phrases. One is a phrase that I think you need to know. I don't ever really see it in any textbooks, so that's why I'm going to talk about it with you today. We are about to do something. If we break it down word by word, it really makes no sense. It's very similar to we are going to do something. But going to do something has an idea that it's a plan, it's a prediction coming in the future. But we are about to means in the very near future. I'm about to teach you another phrase after this one. It is specifically a future form. We can add a modal verb to it. We might be about to start. It depends on if the speaker is ready. We can be about to start if you are ready for us. Oh, we should be about to start. I think everything's ready. It can be used in negative. You aren't about to start getting mad at me, are you? It can be used as a question. Are you about to make dinner because I want to have a snack? We can talk about it in the past as well. I was about to study for my exam and then I decided I didn't care. And it means very much like I was going to study for my exam. That alone implies that you did not do it. I was about to do something implies that you did not do it. So that's the phrase to be about to do something. Now, the Southern version. This is from South Carolina, where they speak heavy Southern. And when I was 10 years old and I moved to South Carolina, I remember the first time I heard a teacher say, "Okay, y'all, we fixin' to start doing our math. Why don't you open your books?" I started laughing so loud because what was that sentence? We are fixin'. I was the only person in the room that laughed because it's very clearly understood to be fixin' to do something is like we are about to do something. And in true Southern fashion, we can drop the B and we can drop the G. So we are fixing becomes we fixin'. I don't know if you will stumble across this, and I don't recommend that you add this to just regular English speech because unless the person understands what Southern is, they're not going to understand where that came from or what that means. But if you want to enhance your life with different dialects of English, the Southern one is fun. The pronunciation is somewhat like Scottish, which makes sense because our ancestors from the South came from that part of England, or at least that's the dialect that they retained. There's a lot of complicated definitions about how to use the verb be. There are a lot of really colorful analogies, like being as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. If you like this kind of dialect and if you like this type of culture, there are a lot of Hollywood movies that really over exaggerate what's going on. If you ever watched House of Cards, it's where Frank comes from. Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory and his mom come from Southern Texas, which is a dialect within a dialect of American Southern. One of my favorite movies, which captures like the old Southern feeling of the United States, is the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?, which is loosely based on Homer's The Odyssey. And of course, we have the entire music genre of country music. So, with that, I'm fixing to wrap this up. If you want to know more about English that goes well beyond what you've learned through textbooks, you can follow my podcast. Subscribe now. I release 3 a week. Less than 5 minutes makes it real easy for you to get some new information without taking too much of your day. You can come join me on my private Telegram chat where we have additional exercises and you have access to me to ask me any question you like about language or grammar or culture. Think of it as access to your own private personal tutor for only 299 rubles. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.